taking on the #5 seed in the playoffs, the New Mexico Lobos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Roomstreet. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started.
Crack nothing. I'm getting wiped nowadays.
It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25.
And I can't even play with my team. Like my best receiver, the freshman receiver I picked up, got hurt, out for the year after like week 3 or something. I was tight. No, it's a freshman I picked up. Yeah, he was like a 95 speed receiver or something like that. I was like, bro, I need that. I got no receiver.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Rifles
Look
this
at this
football
shit,
to the
bro.
left.
Like, come on.
The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, you find a one-on-one matchup
No
just
pressure,
like
no
this, even though it's the
nothing.
first play of the game, and you attack downfield. Regardless of the situation, when you see a matchup as a quarterback, you take advantage of it. What a way to get started here for this offense.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds, and move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down. Early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a convert.
He'll take a deep shot.
No way.
Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerve.
Pass interference. That's a pass interference.
Get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing
Pass
out
interference, they don't call shit.
He's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Receiver in motion now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Look at this. He'll go deep again. Deep shot caught down inside the 20.
Yeah,
The way to the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return begins inside the 10.
Oh.
And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They're going to run it. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Oh, yeah?
Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option.
Well, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
You just need to
tackle. The 2nd down play.
Yo, I just seen fucking Yvonne changing the player name. It said Yvonne Barrows won Heisman.
All week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
3rd down coming up after that running play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground.
Right.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Needs a completion here on 4th down.
Ah, good.
And he finds his target. He has the 1st. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10.
Dude, I was trying to switch. It got caught up.
In the clear at the 25. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
1st and goal. A great chance to answer that opening touchdown. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line.
Big boy right there. Look at that. That's crazy. He just skipped through the whole line.
The defense that fly to the football for that short loss.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw.
Good.
Receiver makes the grab. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
Just a really good job by the corner here, recognizing this wide receiver screen. Because he was so quick to react, when the receiver makes the catch, he's right there to make
that was my fault, bro. Damn.
Touchdown, Panthers.
That went too far
That
deep.
kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25.
Yeah. You got a whole student section right there, it looks like.
And the Lobos offense is back.
Yeah, like, bro, that's crazy. You got a whole side, bro. That's the whole side of the stadium's gone.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Quick throw to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yards to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
Good pick.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The pass is intercepted. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
He tests the middle but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. Didn't see
nothing
anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's escaping the pocket now.
He's dropping that.
Complete for a third straight play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack.
Wide open.
It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Bringing pressure. He's got it. A fourth down conversion.
No way, bro. No.
It's a turnover.
This game. At the 1 yard line, like how, Sway? Two turnovers. This game over.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And there's the handoff.
Got him.
And this is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play with this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
Yeah,
You'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the New Mexico offense back on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Running out of time.
Oh, my God.
A disastrous play from the start. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
The offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball.
Your D-line's that nice, huh?
He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Keep backing off. We're playing nice bad football right now. Man. Caring for both ways.
After the sack on first down, it's second down.
He's already hurt.
Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket now. Plenty of time back there in the pocket. He's going to throw to the right. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, a great shot play here by the offensive coordinator. They feel confident that their offensive line is going to be able to protect their quarterback for those deep plays, and clearly right now it's working out.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Trying to extend the play. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos. Now they line up to kick the extra point.
By time,
extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. It looks like the hands team were able to recover the football.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
The Golden Panthers offense back out there now. Remember the last time out there they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here.
Really, bro?
From the pocket,
You're getting tackled?
over the middle. Who could not stop him? He's in. Touchdown, FIU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
I don't even know yet. I'm still debating. Like, everybody got all good teams. I'm picking fucking trash. So it's between, like, Missouri, Oklahoma State, probably Virginia Tech.
Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Yeah, but I'm being a disadvantage early. All these loaded teams.
New Mexico's offense retakes the field now. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns.
And them conferences are loaded.
Now throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot here.
Give me that.
And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact.
I never played against
Good,
mega
clean
teams.
play by the defense.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10.
I don't know. I think like 89 or 92.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be?
Come on.
Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
4th down, looking to throw for it.
He still dropped. Oh, come on.
Turnover on downs.
Why in the world would the offensive coordinator and head coach decide to go for it inside their own red zone? That's a peculiar choice for this offense.
No way. Beat him off the line like that?
And he will score. Touchdown, Florida International.
This guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
And the PAT is good. Puts him up 5.
That makes the score Florida International 21, New Mexico 16.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick it off.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Lobos offense is back out there. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
Tailback with another carry. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass this time. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Boy, another positive game to this offense.
Go
This
Cat.
quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Lobos pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Sound good.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
You don't need a play.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he dropped it over the
What?
middle. Some traffic there. Now brings up 3rd
He
down.
drops it.
It was there, Chris. It was a right
Game
call.
is a
It was
joke.
good execution. He just dropped it. That receiver's got to do a better
It's a
job
joke.
of finishing the play.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. And he'll loft it to the end zone.
No way, bro.
Fire it into a tight window.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw.
No way.
And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye
You
off the
think
ball.
I'm the only one dropping shit?
So it's 2nd and 10 from their own 1. Important to get some yards here. They don't want to have to face 3rd and long or punt from this position. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it.
No way.
He's complete on the crossing route. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air.
Thank you.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico. Well, they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes it a 2-point lead.
I would even mind it.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
Oh, but you don't fumble. True story.
Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, that's his 3rd interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of
Yeah,
protecting the
switched. I
football.
wasn't even controlling him until the last second.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Running back has it on a screen now. Finds room at the 30. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback
Yo,
in the
this dude
country.
is dropping
That's
everything.
going
Like,
to be
what's good with you?
incomplete. A 4th down drop here in the middle of the field.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets
I
across
needed
the
my-
middle.
if
He
I had my
starts thinking about
freshman,
those linebackers
wouldn't
and
be nothing.
safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost
about
his
to be in the bench,
concentration, and
too.
drops the ball.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a
Stick
solid
everything.
gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, This defense is showing almost no resistance.
Defense is coming after him. And they
Yeah,
hit him just
nothing
as he
open
releases
now.
the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Pass, don't know the catch.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Trying to throw for it on third and goal.
Oh my God, bro. Like, what can I do now?
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any
Like,
points.
what can I
but they
actually
could have
do in
more.
this situation?
Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
It's going Dutch.
They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Lobos. Coach makes a decision to go for a two-point conversion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball.
Pass interference, please.
In the end zone.
Pass interference, please. Thank you.
So that is a call to remember. The interception
Thank
wiped
you.
away by a pass interference penalty.
Just bumping my dude who can't even catch.
The offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's got it. So the two-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's contact on the throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back.
Get the pick, bro.
It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call.
Yes.
So the offense obviously will
think this
decline the
was?
penalty and take the result of the play. A tough situation for the offense. Third and long from
Should
the
have been a
25.
pick.
Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
Got to be a touchdown.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket. He's going for a big play downfield.
That's in your hands, bro.
They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period.
This is crazy.
The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Lobos will kick this away to start the second half.
Oh my God.
Offense begins at the 40 after that penalty. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. An inside give now from the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Pressure is coming. It's caught. Nice pitch
I'm about to say, bro.
They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Here's the snap.
Oh, good shit.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Panthers. Made the defense look slow that time.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field.
Yeah, dude, he took Miami from me, man. Yeah. It's that one, and then my second option was to go Texas Tech, and then somebody beat me out to that too. I'm like, bro, I can't catch a break. At least you got a good school.
Here comes the New Mexico offense back on the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 37.
Yeah, I think they've been on the come up lately.
Solid gain.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking for a gap, it's McMillan. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap.
Why people are jumping for joy over there? The safety dancing and shit. Dancing and shit.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and
I don't know where he was there. He was in a zone.
And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico. Now here comes the point after attempt.
Sub him out. We need to get benched after
the kick
that.
Is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
I don't know what was going on. Never seen that before.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop? And he'll loft this one deep to the left side.
No way, bro.
For a huge gain here. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, FIU. Kirk, they had a month to get ready for this pitch and catch combo before the playoff game. They've had no answers so far.
A playoff game, national championship on the line. You know the old saying we used to always hear, big-time players make big plays in big games, and he certainly is doing that today.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer.
That makes the score New Mexico.
Now they get set to kick it away. Now he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. New Mexico's offense retakes the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Handoff from the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Important second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it from the gun. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense getting set. It's second down. He hands it off from the gun. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Who goes out of bounds instead of turning it upfield? That was a bump.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, New Mexico 38, Florida International 35.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the wideout goes in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it.
Fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up right when I did it.
He's got some room and some blockers here. The 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown.
Full story, bro.
Whoa, what a play here to take the
Right
lead
when I
by
from the
this
jump, I'm like,
defense. You
accident.
expect your playmakers and your best players on the field to step up when the game's on the line, and that's exactly what this defender did here.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter.
International 42.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Number 19 set to kick this one away.
Return begins inside the 10.
Oh, yeah.
He's got some daylight, turning on the speed.
Oh, yeah.
Gets some blocks.
Ah.
Finally steps out of bounds, but an enormous return to flip the field.
The bullshit that just happened, that's what.
And the Lobos offense is back out there. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Tackled behind the line.
This
It's a
dude
loss
cannot
of
be in the
2.
game, coach.
That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defense.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Lobos. They jump in front here in the 4th. Now the crucial PAT to stretch the lead to a field goal.
That should have been to the house, man. I went too close to the sideline, slowed me up.
Here in the 4th quarter, can they hang on? Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Don't stop, fellas.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight.
Out of there.
Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Yeah, I think your quarterback got hit. That's why he threw it back.
Checks the defensive look, makes some
I
adjustments.
think so.
Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, New Mexico.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
He's moving out of the pocket. Fires it to the
What a dime.
He makes the catch and stays in bounds for the 2-point conversion. What a play. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
They look to throw it here on second down. He's going to take off. He's found some room at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's incomplete in the very back of the end zone.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Going to try to use his legs here.
How fast is this quarterback, bro?
Avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw. Incompletion makes it second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught quickly. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers. That's an important score. We got a one-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure?
Intercepted in the end zone.
The two-point attempt is no good. That keeps the score. New Mexico.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the kickoff is out of bounds. The offense will begin from the 40. First down here for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Solid run, tackle to the 45-yard line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible.
What do we do here? What do we do here?
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap.
We got it.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Third down play here out of the shotgun.
Oh my God, bro, wide open.
Fourth down.
On third and short,
you gotta end this. There's no way you don't end this.
Open. You could run it.
How is he wide fucking open and you're overthrowing?
Through the air here, you're just not able to hit it.
Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for the wideout.
Thank you.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. He goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of down for this offense. And the Lobos will have 1st and 10 here. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. They stop him, but it's a first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. Touchdown, Lobos. What if they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball.
No way.
Gets rid of it and goes down, so a sack. Unsuccessful 2-point try. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Now the defense has got it going the other way. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, New Mexico. And the defense joins the party with a score.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard.
Yo, this quarterback ain't it, bro. Like, what are you doing?
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up.
Guys, who's been overthrowing, underthrowing, wide open passes?
To boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. This has been a rough game for these guys. Now, and he lofts it toward the left sideline. That one is incomplete. He caught it, but couldn't stay in bounds. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. The shotgun running play call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down?
How's my dude on the floor? How is my dude on the floor?
Now it brings up 4th down. The offense stays on the field.
My dude literally fell down on the floor. Like, how?
Trying for a 4th down completion. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running.
I don't know how you get that butt naked.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Oh, my God. Of course.
Jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
This offense just blew an opportunity.
Now I
Have a
want
nice
to do
lead
this
here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, FIU. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
PHC is good. They still trail, though.
James over here.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery.
Comes into the cheapest defense.
Here comes the New Mexico offense back on the field. This game is not over yet. See how the offense plays it. They love to chew some clock here, but can't get too complacent. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he lofts it toward the sideline.
Oh! Let's get it, baby.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is